What?
I don't want to see me naked. I was naked over the weekend. I didn't want to be naked.
Ooh, tell us more.
I just wanted to have my dick out. I didn't want to fucking. I didn't want to see myself naked. People have mirrors in their rooms, and that fucks everything up.
Are you allowed to photograph in the Bunny Ranch?
No, that was the other thing, because Piney got old mad with me.
Yeah.
He goes, well, where are the fucking pictures? I'm like, first off, wait, fuck you and fuck Piney. How about that? How about the fact that, number one, my hands were a little busy.
Yeah.
And two, they frown on taking pictures during the actual sex.
They do.
They frown on that. You're not supposed to freaking like, hey, by the way, can you just hold that blowjob for a second?
Yeah.
I was wondering can you open the blinds? Don't get your mouth off my dick. But can you open the blinds at the same time?
And can you look up at the camera?
And try to smile while you do it.
Yeah. No teeth.
Like
just,
having a good
just
time.
smile. Yeah, please don't get the gun in the shots. And I'm forcing you to do this.
That's right.
Please don't do that.
Disregard that rope around your neck.
Yeah, thank you. And Nick was like, your dick was a little busy too. I know.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, my weekend in Nirvana.
Great.
Oh my God, it was the greatest fucking weekend ever.
Yeah. There were some pitches. Tasteful.
Yes, tasteful non-nudes.
On Facebook,
come on.
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
You can't take pictures. Dude, it's a whorehouse. There are rules.
Yeah.
There are rules. You can't they can't talk about when they're actually doing with the clients.
Yeah, I know.
They can't talk about sex really at the bar. They bring it into the room. So everything is once you're in the room, it's private time. That's what it is. It's not fucking for everyone else to acknowledge.
Do they have two-way mirrors in there?
No. As far as I know, no. If they did, then Dennis got one hell of a shitty show. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just saying.
I bet you this guy has like some kind of two-way mirror.
Oh, Joe definitely. Joe definitely.
I tried that once my wife stopped.
He's got an upskirt cam in the toilet.
Oh, what's that?
I went to go wipe my ass. There's a camera in it now.
Yeah.
All right, so by the way, if you're just tuning in, over the weekend, Operation Bunny Rancher Bust happened.
Yes.
Uncle Eddie was flown down or flown across. I don't know what the fuck the actual terminology is.
You were flown out.
Flown out to. How about that? Yeah, that's right. Flown out to the Bunny Ranch in Reno, Nevada. Actually, Carson City.
Yes.
To be exact. I had to learn that as well.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, before I even go into anything else, and before I start blowing Dennis Hoff, because God damn it, one of the great. No, honest to God, though, let's just fucking take everything off the table for a second. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, Dennis Hoff is my own personal Jesus. That's after I fuck the Pope who's coming here. I want Dennis to drive around New York.
We got the Dennis Mobile.
Yeah, the fucking Dennis Mobile has to be. I was in the Dennis Mobile. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
But the fact is that Dennis Hoff is the most gracious fucking guy in the history of the world. And I don't mean that just because of the sex part. I mean, the guy legitimately was a fucking prince. Yeah. I mean, he was more like I gave him a gift. We did give him because what do you get the guy that has everything? Joe came up with a brilliant idea. Not gonna lie, it was Joe's idea. So let's give Joe a point because that means Joe had one brilliant idea.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Either fucking could I. No. So then Joe has the idea. We get him. It's a Time Life magazine from the day he was born.
Yeah.
From the day Dennis was born, the actual magazine, not a reprint.
No, this is
the actual magazine.
Collector's edition. It's a collector.
With a certificate of authenticity, which, by the way, Dennis loved.
Yeah,
loved the fucking gift.
That's good.
Because what do you get the guy who truly has everything?
You
get him
something.
Trophy. You get him something. No, he fucking has trophies. There's a trophy case in the lobby of the damn place. He's got trophies. He's got hookers. He's got trophies. He's got 9 million establishments.
We're gonna have it engraved with something really poignant.
So the reason why, by the way, I have to thank Dennis Hoff is because I don't even know how to put this into words. He was more excited than even I was. Yeah. He fucking was like, you being here is the gift.
Yeah.
That's his gift. He wants to every day live happy. That's all he wants. He doesn't want troubles. Yeah. He is, by the way, because it got stuck in my head, because when I thought of it, the song got stuck in my head.
What's that?
You know Baloo?
Baloo?
No, Baloo from fucking The Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Look for the bare necessity.
Okay,
that motherfucker. That's what Dennis is. Yeah. He's Baloo. He's just trying to have fun all the fucking time. Well, that's all he's trying to do.
He certainly was born to entertain. He just everything in his life is about entertaining.
And let me tell you, he lived up to the moniker of the P.T. Barnum of booty. Yeah. He lived up to that this weekend. I'm just going to say, we'll go into more into this, but let's just say he lived up to it.
I hope so.
Thank you, studio audience.
Yeah, you're certainly looking.
Sit down. Stop it. You're making me cough. Stop. But yeah, so he definitely lived up to that. But just at the end of this little speech, thank you. Yeah. That's all I can keep saying. I think I said it 9 million times. Yeah. If it was possible, I would have blown Dennis. Oh. I'm just saying right now because
anything is possible.
Anything is possible at the Bunny Ranch.
Excuse me. No, I don't want you. How much for Dennis?
Yeah, how much? Can I give Dennis a hands out free? Just finish him off in the parlor. That's all I want to know. No, he was. It was without question the most gracious human being in the history of the fucking world.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis Hop needs to be applauded and hugged every fucking day. Oh, wait, he is.
I got to tell you, from what you were telling me of the story, he thought of everything.
Stop it. Joe's talking. Stop it. When Joe talks, no one applauds.
Yeah, come on, please.
No one applauds. Please. When Joe talks
to my head,
Yeah, Jesus.
No, Dennis thought of everything. Not only did he take care of the plane fare, the rooms, transportation to and from the airport, food.
I was treated like
and other things.
Yes, I was treated like a fucking king.
Some things.
I was treated how I should be on this show. Yeah. I was treated in real life over there. So
now when you get there,
he gave you a vacation.
Yeah, well, I'll take it to the. You want to start at the beginning?
First of all,
let's have a press conference. No. The three of you ask any questions you want, and then we'll go in. So, go ahead. Danny, you in the front with the big penis.
You make all the arrangements. I was reading on your Facebook.
Yes.
You had to take 3 planes. And you
said,
that
was the clusterfuck.
And you said, don't ask. So
of
course
ask.
I'm going to ask. Why'd you take 3 planes?
All right.
You couldn't get a direct flight?
No, here's what happens. There was no direct flights.
Right.
That's off the table. There was no direct flights. So what happened was we go to Newark Airport. So now, let me just take you through this.
Newark.
Did you get shot?
No, not yet.
Did you stop by the aquatic center?
Yes. All right, so I left at, say, 11 o'clock from Staten Island to Newark. That's how long, Billy, because you're the Lord of the Literal?
Nah, it should take about 20 minutes.
All right, so 20 minutes to the airport. Go through all the bells and whistles, put my luggage, have to do the bag, check in, get my boarding passes, the whole thing. Everything's moving like a fucking well-oiled machine.
Got the extra seat.
No, I didn't need one. Everything moving like a well-oiled machine. Okay? So now, I go down, I periscoped from the airport area right before I left, the whole 9 yards. Had enough time. I'm sitting. We're enjoying. Ooh. Get on the plane. Everything's hunky-dory. Don't even have anybody sitting next to us, so I have a middle seat open. Ooh. Fucking amazing, right? Amazing. Fly out to Phoenix. That was our first stop, Danny. Phoenix. All right, so Phoenix, Arizona, where the land temperature was 108. Okay, it's Phoenix, Arizona. It's fucking hot.
And that was in the shade.
Yes.
So you lost 2 pounds of sweat in Phoenix.
Well, no. I'll tell you why I lost even more than that. We land in Phoenix. Now we're 5 minutes late.
Uh-oh.
I have connecting flights. Other people on the plane have connecting flights. The whole 9 yards. They're not letting people off, even though they've already said over the loudspeaker when the lady went, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to make a point that if you have a connecting flight, please let those people out first. Please, be courteous to the other passengers who have a connecting flight. Please let those people out first. So now, they don't do that. It's a clusterfuck to get off the plane. But now, by the time...
They have the sliding ponds?
Yeah, but wait, it gets even worse than that. We are now on the plane. We get off the plane. We're in the terminal. No, we're on the gateway to the terminal. And everyone's looking at their watches because there's more than one person on this flight who's going to Reno. Not saying that they are going to the Bunny Ranch, but they're going to Reno. So we're all trying to get this connecting flight. We're in Terminal A. Now, I don't think anyone here has been to the Phoenix airport, so let me explain. The Phoenix airport is a clusterfuck in itself. Our connecting flight Because, by the way, American Airlines and U.S. Airways have merged.
Ooh.
So now they use all their gates as American/United Airways, U.S. Airways. So now the gate for the Reno flight is on the other side of the fucking airport.
Of course.
So now we have to run all the way to the other side of the airport. We get to the other side of the airport. I got there with enough time to watch my flight go off into the wild blue yonder. I actually saw my flight leave, which I believe, by the way, that Lainey, our friend Lainey, was on. Oh. She's on that flight because she was in Phoenix, that was her flight.
She got there earlier.
Yeah, so she left. But by the way, let me also refresh that my luggage is on its way to fucking Reno. Because my luggage made the flight.
Your luggage probably got there before you did.
Oh, it so did. So then what happened from that is that then we all have to go to the American Airlines office, which is right in the middle of the terminal.
I always figured it would be all the way back to
that would just be my fucking luck. So now now there's 10 of us because it was 10 people that they just went, fuck them, and they flew off without us. So now there's 10 people. And then what happens is when there's 10 people at the desk, it becomes like the fucking Hunger Games.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, because now they're going like, oh, well, I can help you out, but if I help you, there's only one flight going this way. And so luckily I get the flight. Uh-huh. Because the girl goes, I can get you to Reno, but you got to go through L.A. first. So I go, fuck, I've been to L.A. I can handle L.A. LAX. I know LAX. Yeah. I can handle it. Me and Danny went there. And Billy, we know LAX. I can get through LAX. Let's do it. So she goes, okay, faggot, what's next? Does the whole thing. Pushing buttons, the whole 9 yards. I get my boarding pass. Ooh. But now my flight is like, I got like an hour and something to kill in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Then I got to go fly to L.A. So now what happens is I jump on one of them handicap things that they drive the fucking people around, and I get driven to my gate because American Airlines feels sorry for us. So they're like, we'll take you. You don't have to walk all the way back because Billy's like it was on the other side. We'll drive you to the gate. I went, okay, cool. So I get on, we're driving. I was going to periscope from the back of the thing, but in the terminal, you don't get that many, in Phoenix anyway, you don't get that good of a signal. So now I get onto my gate. I have to wait there. I'm killing time. And I'm going to go to L.A. So now I get to L.A. Now, mind you, I started at 11 o'clock in the morning. Eastern Standard Time. By the time I'm going through, it was like an 8 o'clock flight their time. By the time I get off the flight there, when I'm in LAX, it's going to be even later. Because I have yet to even get on the flight that goes to Reno. That part yet. So now, what happens is, I make it through everything. They got to fucking shuttle us because it's a puddle jumper that's going to take us to Reno. Now, I have to find an outlet, plug my phone, and like literally, I'm swearing to God, I'm doing survival techniques at this point just to get on to the fucking puddle jumper. So now, I'm in L.A. waiting at the fucking little gate. The plane's so small they have to move our gate again. So I have to go find this fucking other gate. We're finally getting on, and of course the lady gets on the loudspeaker again. Ladies and gentlemen, just an announcement, please. We are overbooked for this flight, so we're going to need someone to either jump into the river and swim, or we're going to need you to volunteer. Somebody's going to have to volunteer. We will give you a $500 cash voucher and some food coupons, and you will have to take the flight at 8 a.m. the next morning, if that's okay. If you have a flexible schedule. And so, thank you. So I'm shitting my pants.
Ooh.
Because then after she says that, after a while, because there is no volunteer, she goes, due to FAA guidelines and extreme measures, we're going to have to point out that if you do not have a volunteer, we're going to have to go after the last person who was ticketed for this show. We're going to send the dogs out, but we're also going to go after the last person who was ticketed, and that person will have to be automatically the person that receives the $500 voucher, and they have to take the flight the next morning. So now I'm shitting my pants because that is me. I'm the last one to get it because I got the emergency ticket because they fucked up already.
Ooh.
So then I go, okay, we got a problem here. So now they start the boarding because no one's fucking done it yet. So they're going to go after the last person who got, is going to be on their thing. So I look at my ticket, and because they fucked up, they gave me priority seating. So now I go, fuck that, to the front of the line, get beeped in, and at that point I'm already on the fucking the gateway. They can't stop me. So I run through the fucking thing.
You can't get me now.
I'm running like a fat guy running out diabetes, and I'm just running. And I get onto the gangplank because it's a puddle jumper, and I get into the fucking, because you know how like there's seats. There's usually 6. There's an A, B, C, and there's a D, E, F. Okay, no, not on this fucker. There's only an A and a B. And there's a C and a D, and that's it.
It's played out a Band-Aid.
Yeah, this thing is like being held together by duct tape and dental floss.
Pretty much.
To fucking get me there. So I'm like, okay. So then I go, now I'm on the plane. And now it's, I don't know what the fuck. So now it's, I finally get to Reno.
Hello,
I have to go.
Reno.
Hello, Reno. Wait, where's my thing? Here we go. Where's my thing?
I don't want to go home. I want to go to Reno.
Yeah. So now I'm in Reno, and I got to wait for, that probably didn't even go over because it was so low. I got to go find my bag. Because remember, my bag got there before I did. So now I have to find. Now Reno is not a huge airport. It's an international airport, but it's not huge. Yeah. So now I have to find my bag, get my bag. I'm outside, waiting for the transportation because I have to call them. I have to call my house to explain what the fuck's going on. I'm like, I finally made it. I'm here because by the time that is, it's already like 2 and change in the morning. So the car comes to get me. I get driven to my hotel. The beautiful, by the way, Gold Dust West. If you're ever in Reno, check it out. It's a fucking nice place. That's so then after that, I'm now walking into my hotel at like 2:30 in the morning. I get from there, they give me all my stuff. I finally get in my room. And at that point, I'm like, because I missed the first night of party. The first night was when everybody got there and everyone was going to be taken on the tour. And it was like a giant, like, oh, hey, it's a meet and greet for everybody.
Right.
And I'm not fucking there because American Airlines sucks my dick. Yeah, there goes my plane now, too.
It's leaving again.
It's leaving again. Son of a bitch. Yeah, so I missed one of my awesome days. And I know we got to go to break. I'll tell you the rest of the story because we have there's so much more that happened over the weekend. But to the fine people of Reno, you have a beautiful fucking state.
Ooh.
Nevada is, I can't even tell you how fucking beautiful it is. I'll get into that in a minute, too. By the way, also on the show today, it's not just about me getting fucked. All right, listen. There's more shit to talk about.
Well, that's every day.
Coco Brown is going to be here. Porn star Coco Brown, who, by the way, we were debating this, but... She's going into space and fucking. Joe says there's a certain distance of which, and then he was talking about having sex on a space station. We'll get to that later, too. Yeah. But Coco Brown is going to be on the show today, and she's going into space to fuck. If that's not big enough, she also has a new show, a new podcast that she's here to promote as well. So we'll talk to her about that. But I think the bigger story is that you're going into outer space. And you're going to fuck. I think that's a pretty big goddamn deal.
Yeah.
I wonder how, like, if you queef in space, does anyone actually hear it?
Ooh, a beautiful picture of Reno.
Get there.
Yeah, you do need a license to get there. It's the moon, stupid. Ooh. Unless you're Ralph Cramden. He's the only one that can get you there for free.
That's right.
908-854-4228.